Hello everybody. I am here because I have a couple new journals that I'd like to share with you. These are done in my kind of traditional shabby style, and they are pretty feminine, I guess. They've got a lot of different kinds of snippets sewn onto the covers and some of the pages, and in a variety of different colors. They're very, very colorful, which is, it makes me happy this time of year because they're cheerful. So they are both single signatures, and they're both about 9 inches in height by about 6.5 inches in width. And they both have 43 pages or 86 sides. And they're very lightly embellished with some tags and a few tuck spots and such. I didn't go overboard with the embellishments because, again, you know, I think I've mentioned before, I've kind of really gotten into more of a minimalist type of style of journal, because then you've got room to add your own decorations and you've got room to grow. So I will go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do is I will describe what's on the cover to you, and then I'll just sort of speed up the flip through of the inside. Each one of them contains a variety of papers, some scrapbooking paper, some coffee stained, some ledger paper, there's tracing paper in there, some paper bags. So yeah, I will just describe the covers, and then I'll speed up the inside a little bit when I'm flipping through the pages. So we'll go ahead and start with this pink one here. They both have a buttonhole closure. And so this one here has more pink tones in it. And it's got also some vintage linens sewn to the back as well. So a lot of the linens I dyed with fabric dye in some different colors. This one has a vinyl spine, excuse me, in kind of a teal color, and it's got a bunch of different ribbons, sari silk ribbons, and then some eyelet trim tied to the signature stitches. And they both have a piece of this beautiful quilt that I bought. I bought at a thrift store a big, huge, like king-size quilt several months ago, and it had a whole bunch of these clusters on it, so I cut it apart, and each one of them has one of these clusters sewn to the front. And this one has a couple pieces of doilies, crocheted doilies. The blue one here I did not dye. It came that way, and it's got a leaf on there too. And then I have a button sewn to one of the doilies here, and then a little bumblebee charm with a pink gem in the middle, and then a piece of a purple linen here that I did dye with fabric dye. And then use this really pretty piece of fuchsia and lavender color fabric for the closure, which is just sewn to the back. And then it just closes over this button here. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the inside here while I'm flipping through the journal. right, so that is the first one. Set this aside and show you the second one. So the second one is constructed the same way. It's got one of those clusters of little rosettes and pearls on there, and some bunch of embroidery. And then it's got some snippets of some linens that I dyed. The purple one I dyed. It's some crocheted trim, and then a piece of a wedding dress applique that I dyed green. And then this little yellow crocheted rose. And I've got a button sewn in the center of that, and a little Pride and Prejudice book charm, and button closure. And this one has a pink vinyl spine that's stitched on with a bunch of fibers tied in bows onto that. And this is what the back looks like. And we'll go ahead and go inside this one, and if I can get it open. Okay. All right. All right, and then that's the second one, you guys. I will have these listed in my Etsy shop, so I'll put the links for them in the description box. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will catch you in the next video.